The rain began to fall softly, pattering against the stained glass windows of the grand estate. Jacob sat by the mahogany desk in the library, staring at a framed wedding photo. He was 24, barely out of college, and broke. His bride, Evelyn Carmichael, was 71, the widow of a steel magnate. 7 days ago, he thought he'd struck gold. Today, the golden hue of his dream turned into an ominous gray. Evelyn was unlike anyone Jacob had ever met. She exuded charm, confidence, and an aura of old money that intoxicated him. She approached him at a charity gala, where he was volunteering as a waiter. Their whirlwind romance shocked everyone, but Jacob justified it. "Love sees no age," he said, though deep down, he was enamored more by her wealth than her wit. The marriage was swift and glamorous. Evelyn insisted on a prenup, but Jacob didn't care. The estate alone was worth millions. Yet, 7 days after the wedding, Jacob began noticing things that didn't add up. One morning, as the gray clouds gathered, Evelyn excused herself for a business meeting. Jacob wandered into the east wing of the mansion, a place Evelyn had forbidden him to enter. Curiosity tugged at him as he opened a creaky door to what appeared to be her private office. On the desk lay a stack of papers, legal documents, contracts, and death certificates. One name stood out: Thomas Carmichael, Evelyn's late husband. According to the papers, Thomas hadn't died of natural causes as Evelyn claimed. The autopsy report revealed poison in his system. Jacob's heart pounded. Beneath the stack, he found a handwritten will. It was dated just days before Thomas's death and left everything to Evelyn, bypassing their children entirely. His mind raced. Was this coincidence or something far darker? Before Jacob could process his discovery, the creak of a floorboard startled him. He turned to see Evelyn standing in the doorway, her face calm but her eyes cold. "You've been busy," she said, her voice a perfect blend of menace and elegance. I was just," Jacob stammered, clutching the documents. Evelyn smiled, stepping closer. "You must think I'm some sort of villain, don't you? But everything I do is for survival. You don't understand what it's like to be a woman in a world of wolves." Her words sent shivers down Jacob's spine. He realized he was in way over his head. "What happened to Thomas?" he asked, his voice trembling. Evelyn tilted her head. "He betrayed me, and betrayal has its price." That night, the gray sky broke into a thunderstorm. Jacob lay in bed, unable to sleep. Evelyn was downstairs, hosting a dinner for powerful friends. He felt trapped, a pawn in her dangerous game. The next morning, Evelyn handed him a cup of coffee with a sweet smile. Jacob stared at the cup, his mind racing with paranoia. He excused himself, feigning illness, and poured the coffee down the drain. Days turned into weeks, and Jacob's once golden dream became a living nightmare. He couldn't leave. Evelyn controlled everything. He didn't dare confront her again, fearing he'd meet the same fate as Thomas. Instead, he began planning his escape, knowing every move was a gamble. As the gray skies lingered over the mansion, Jacob realized that wealth and comfort often come at a steep cost, and sometimes the price is your soul.